Hello, I am going to dive right into this and get started. I was trying to go live yesterday on my laptop and so many different things have changed within the last couple months on social media platforms. So here we go. I wanted to jump in and share about Be Tactile and how it started. So I was at an event and learned about a immersion center within the blind organizations and community that teach individuals that have become blind or were born blind to learn how to be fully independent. And my husband's mind were blown on and this was our first interaction with this organization, and it's just extremely incredible to see teenagers, young adults, seniors, children being able to be fully independent, to learn how to be fully independent and access life as he and I do. So it was really, really cool. So I was asked to, at the time, I only owned Creative Keepsake, making pop-up greeting cards that you may be familiar with. And they asked me to come and share my testimony. You may or may not know, the last 4 years I've been battling and overcoming multiple nervous system insufficiencies that have been debilitating and have affected every single day-to-day life function. Super grateful for my husband and the support that our family has been for us, but it hasn't been easy to say the least. So grateful that I've overcome that and whatnot. But during that time is when I met this organization when we were at that point based or living in Phoenix. And they asked me to come and share my testimony as I was sharing it with individuals that I'd met leading up to this point. So they also asked me if I would bring in a card that was already made and share kind of what it is, the process of it, and then build that out with their students that day that I was there. So that's exactly what I did. So it was really cool. We passed around back in 2022 or 23 that Father's Day grill card, and I don't have one nearby, but it was really cool because we passed around at first and had them guess what was the card and what was on the card base and whatnot. And there were some flames going up for the grill, and a couple of students thought they were fish. So that was just a really cool immersion experience for myself, being the first time to really understand how things are accessed and how to better make greeting cards on my end to be able to serve the blind. So that was a really neat experience. In that process of learning about the facility and the center and how they go about teaching individuals how to be fully independent and access the world as you and I do, I asked what programs are available for the blind to be able to create paper cards. And I was told there's nothing. I said, there's gotta be something. So I go home and I'm doing research. At that point, God is downloading literally all of Be Tactile, what is now the Expression Studio program, which is a full line of programs to be able to, or full line of curriculum to learn. It starts with the different types of paper, different materials, different metal dies, how to use your metal die machine, all the additional accessories, paper, and all of that. So God starts downloading this program all at the same time while I'm researching, well, there's got to be something out there. As he's calling me, because he's qualified me to create Be Tactile and all of the programs that go along with that, with Expression Studio and Tactile Treasures, as we know today. So then Tactile Treasure, after the Expression Studio program launched, there was a huge interest in it, but as I was teaching in the pilot program to help speed along class to not make it a 4-hour session for all 5 sessions, I pre-cut stuff. And so the first couple of sessions, the pre-adhesive was already attached, and then further along, students would pre-attach the foam adhesive and use liquid glue. And what eventually I discovered is the interest is definitely there, but most people want to do the pre-adhesive and not even have to attach it versus having to do the mess with the liquid glue, which makes a lot of sense. And so about a year ago when Expression Studio launched, I thought someone had said to me in a mastermind that I know, you should do subscription boxes, they'll go really well. She'd started out and had seen some success in that, and there was an interest, and I thought there is no way, knowing the capacity that Be Tactile is going to grow to, just the downloads that I've continuously had about the business and the program, and I was just like, there is no way I'm going to, because I was thinking small-minded, to be able to cut all these kits on my own. Lo and behold, about 9 months after I had that thought in my brain, I started to work on this idea to create a subscription box within the Be Tactile program, which is now called Tactile Treasures. So it's just kind of funny when we limit ourselves, really that's what it is, when we limit ourselves to what our understanding is versus what God's understanding is of everything around us, to where we get to go in life. So Tactile Treasure started April of this year, April 2025. I got a debut with that same group back in Phoenix towards the end of March. Got wonderful feedback about the subscription program, and I have some veterans, should I say, to the Be Tactile programs that just continue to outpour their thoughts and what they would like to continually see within all of Be Tactile. So that's been super cool. One thing I thought we would do today while we're here is I would just introduce a texture to one of the cards. This is one of our add-on cards for the subscription box. It goes with a simple nativity. So this fun texture that I have in my hand, when I'd seen this online, I honestly thought it was beads that were attached, and I was really leery. I'd actually showed it to my husband. I was really leery about how you would cut this, how I would cut this for the card bases, for the backgrounds, and not have it have the beads, so I thought fall apart. Well, come to find out, it's ribbon that's really tightly attached, really tightly spun ribbon almost. It's like ribbon you would attach to a gift. So it doesn't flake off unless you've been messing with it a lot. So that's really cool because for the purpose of the card bases, they won't come off, which I absolutely love. So this is one of the textures. It's a lot of fun. If you want some good ASMR, here it is. So that's really cool. I love this texture. So this is part of the A Simple